and how you were raised and when entrepreneurship was introduced to you?
Yeah, absolutely. I have a pretty interesting upbringing. It wasn't sort of in the suburbs or a typical upbringing that most people have. I actually grew up in the city of Las Vegas,
Hmm.
and when people hear that, they already think that's strange. Like I've never met someone from Vegas, I grew up even in a little bit stranger way in that I grew up in a motel. So what I mean by that is I grew up in my parents owned a budget motel in Vegas, and that's where I was born and raised and grew up. And so, in a way, entrepreneurship was actually introduced to me basically when I was born, because I grew up there from when I was very little all the way through high school. And my parents would run this motel in a business, and that was part of my day to day was helping customers rent motel rooms. And so that was a very early upbringing. What I realized growing up, and it was interesting about what you said about being introduced to entrepreneurship, is that I always had like side hustles. I think I was always in entrepreneurship at heart,